Spirit Dog project basically started as a class project for the Leadership Mecosta class of this past year. Leadership Mecosta is just a local leadership class that's put on every year by the Chamber of Commerce as a function of the Chamber. We were looking for something to help bring the community and the university together. Was kind of one of the major goals. The community's always looking for a way to to become closer with the university. Sometimes there tends to be a gap, some people feel, and so so the dog was used for obvious reasons. With that, we were hoping that we get a lot of support both from the university and from the community because of that.
For us to sponsor the dog, we adopted the dog, so to speak, for $1,500 for a year. And if you wanted to buy the dog and keep it forever, it was $2,500.
We had artists submit ideas, and we tried to pair that up with a business that we thought would match that as closely as we possibly could. And then, when we did pair them up, we allowed the businesses and the artists to kind of get together and finalize a plan or their final product, what they'd like out of it, but without putting too much restriction on the artists, because they are creative people, and that's kind of how they create what they do is kind of at their free will. So we didn't want to put any restrictions or guidelines on it.
I think it's a monument to our own individuality too, because there isn't two of them that are even close. They're all so different, and the artists all had such a great level of creativity. I don't think there's a bad one in the bunch. So, for somebody to see them and say, wow, this is really kind of neat. And they do, they attract attention. I wish there were more of them because they're sort of scattered around. But it's great that, we can allow art, because everybody has a different idea of what art is.
The artist that did our dog is John Montgomery, and he lives here in Big Rapids. And Bill and I are kind of involved in we both are involved in giving money and support to the Ferris State athletic programs, as well as the Big Rapids Cardinals high school athletic program. So we wanted to do something that kind of represented both of those. So one side of our dog has a cardinal on it, the other side has a bulldog, and all around it are pictures of, like, there's a baseball bat and a ball, a football, a hockey stick and puck, different sporting things, a volleyball, that sort of thing. So it's kind of a sports-oriented dog, and it's something that he and I are both involved in the community.
I've done 3 dogs. They were pretty much decided upon by the sponsors of the dogs. And the first dog I did was the Kunitz dog, or the Cooney dog, as they say. He's over in front of Jordan Belkema Law Office and Bobby Boyce's office over there. And then for the Rite Aid dog, we just wanted to continue on with a Ferris theme, and Rex Schuberg asked that I do the Bulldog mascot. So that's that one. And then everybody liked my faces. So the Leadership Mecosta people thought it'd be great if I would do the logo dog. So those are the 3 dogs.
I think it's just a great bonus for our community, for our county. It doesn't really need to be pitched on its own. It's just something that people can do while they're traveling around. Plus, it takes people to businesses that they may not usually go to.
The Chamber of Commerce office, which is located on North State Street, just a block north of Maple here in Big Rapids, and the Convention and Visitors Bureau is in there as well. They have maps, so if you stop in there, they will have maps drawn out with the location of every dog around the county. Best way to see them all really is to take it, a Saturday morning or whatever, and start out and go around the county and check them all out.